Hey, fellow collectors. Today we're going to be talking about Transformers Robot Masters, Starscream. And as you can see, Starscream is in his normal jet mode from Earth. He is in the gray body with the blue feet and legs, and he has the black and gray head. Now, as we spin him around and get him a little bit closer, we can look at the details in this mold. Let's see those nice hands. And you'll notice it does have a hole here on the sides and not at the top to hold his weapon if he so chooses. So there's not a lot of detail in the figure, more in the wings. But as we come to the legs, it's pretty just regular plastic, no molding. Now, if you're not familiar with the Robot Masters versions, these were smaller versions that came out. You'll notice that this guy's only 4.5 inches tall. So it'll be a lot smaller than your other figures. But these were great at the time because they had some articulation that the other molds didn't. So for transformation, it's real simple. Just pop these off. And these are chest pieces. Let me show you those while I've got them popped off. Now these chest pieces here actually opened up and showed missiles or lasers inside them. So it was nice to have them with the chest missiles and everything. So as we look at the rest of the figure, we go ahead and take the head, pull it back, and this should look just like the old G1 version, right? Oh, and the cockpit opened up. Keep forgetting to show some of these details because it's been a while since I've touched this one. But you flip it up just like the old prior version. And now you can take the head and rotate it around if you want to, just to have his head hiding. Because as you can see, it will be visible. So you'll just want to pop that and just do it. So there you go. You want to take the lasers off, just like the G1 version, just like it. So you'll take the hands, take the wings, fold them down, take these arms, and you want to rotate these around, and then bring in the other set, rotate them around, fold that down, and slide them in together. Oh, the hand just popped up as I was moving it. So that's nice there. You can bring this side up now and clip that in. You can take the wings and rotate them back. I'm sorry, let's keep them up for a second. So the legs, simply push them together and push in. Take the feet, fold them up. Take these little stabilizers here, fold them up. They do have holes and pegs, pegs and holes. And then you want to just straighten out the wings. And the wings will also have a set of holes and pegs to get them straightened out. And then there's these little places for the wings to fit inside the blue fins for the back. So there you go. And as an added bonus, he does have a landing gear in the front, so he can lay down. And you can take the guns and put them back in the wing. There you go. So, like I say, this came out a few years before the new lines started coming out for Kingdom and all that stuff. And this is all we got. I mean, this is, we had, and I said that these figures were great because they had articulation that we hadn't seen before. We had new ideas about the the hands. And I haven't seen them do this again. You know, they fold in or do something else. Yeah, you can see a couple of his robot parts here because we know these are robot parts. So, but yeah, it was very exciting for the time. They did Thundercracker, Skywarp in this mold too. So you could have all of the jets from the first series. And that was exciting, you know. Yeah, they were a little bit smaller than the other ones, and they did make up for those in the end. So, yeah, it's definitely a nice toy to have. You don't have to have it if you have the Earthrise series. You don't have to worry about it, but it's all good. All good, good, good. And as I transform them here, now, as you can see, you have to have everything just right. Have it, and then just rotate his head back. And as I'm bringing him in, he does have a little slot, so it does kind of click into place for his head. Now, as far as articulation goes, this guy has some pretty nice articulation for the time. Like I said, more stuff that we have never seen before. So as I get his arm cannons back on, little hole. We'll notice that his head can do up and down, left and right, but these guys get in the way. His arms go all the way around, and he has this extra bonus of having a shoulder that can rotate out because of the transformation. Now he does have a bend in the elbow here, and his wrist goes up and down because of the transformation, but more up. No waist articulation. Now, as far as the legs go, you can get them to do a nice forward, well, I'm sorry, a little bit of a forward and backwards, a little bit out. Now, he does have this thigh rotation at the top. He does not have a bend, but his toes do come up because of the transformation. So still limited, but pretty good for the time. Like I say, definitely a different mold. And these are a series that brought in different lines. The Beast Wars, this Armada. So you had a lot of the different versions of the toys. So seek them out, look for them, and we'll bring in his brother in mold. In the series, first series, Optimus Primal. You can see how they stack here. So if I bring in a G.I. Joe, just for comparison, you'll see how much taller these guys are. So, like I say, very good series. I love my Robot Masters. Definitely we'll keep them on the shelf and displayed. Till next time, guys, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.